You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things?
All right, so we'll do a little face-to-face unboxing. We got the crate, we got the box off. I figure we want to video this part so we can see what we get on the inside once it's out of the box. I've moved it into where it's hopefully final resting place is going to be. The dimensions are very deceiving. I thought I was going to put this on top of my dresser, and once you get out of the box you realize the girth of this unit, to say it lightly. So let's see what we got. So obviously protective of all the shelves. The smell, amazing. Literally just straight cedar. It smells amazing.
Used to be optimistic. These days I just don't know. Like a fence in the valley, I hope it's losing its hold. You know the mother girls will love you like I do.
So looks like we got an instruction manual. I see a key here for the lock on the bottom. And we got some plastic. And we'll get this off, be right back. Alright, do a little ASMR here. So there's that lock. And I am a locksmith, and I noticed those keys had something very sticky on them, like, it wasn't like glue. I don't know what it was, but that was very odd, so I had to clean that off before I did that. But this is the old ASMR here, hang on. Oh yes. Oh yes. Dog approves. Like that? Alright, so we got a gallon. Let's see how much this baby holds. Don't let the dog lick your distilled water, I'll tell you that. Okay, so max 4.5 liters. So looks like we could do a little more. Let's see what happens when we get inside here. And there's that weird tailpiece I heard about too. I'm gonna do some research on that and see what that's about. But it is like electrical tape, maybe? That's very interesting though. Okay, let's get that back in there. Let's turn on the light real quick. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That looks awesome. Okay. Doing this one-handed is not easy. there. It's not doing it. Let's see here.
Alright, so it looks like that rod was kind of like a guide pin in the back there. So I did have to put the camera down and do that, but it's a little hard to see. But it does show full. The lights are nice and bright on the side, but it's not really illuminating that very well.
He's unimpressed. I thought I'd show you what I'm going from. So I grabbed one of those cooler doors. This is a 48 liter. So this does just cooling. As you can see, that's well overstuffed. And this one is not lined. So I definitely smell the cigars when I open the door, but I don't smell these shelves here, obviously. And it only has 3 flat shelves, and then there's one shelf that you can stack stuff in. So, oh, and see, stuff's already falling out already. All right, so we're back. I've been using this for probably about 3 or 4 days now. I do have it all the way filled up. So I'll show you that here real quick. So everything you saw from before, I have now put inside. Temperature and humidity I haven't really changed. It kicks on and off a little more than I expected, I guess, but I mean, definitely keeps it within 1 to 2 degrees. Just FYI, humidity percentage and temperature. Temperature less than humidity. If you do have dogs, just FYI, the front screen here is a nose magnet. You can see that. The dog, whenever I grab a cigar, knows that it is now time to go outside. So every time I was trying to touch this, he was going absolutely crazy, and he smeared his nose all over it like he normally does. One thing I did notice, so I read the lovely instruction manual here. There's a little correction I wanted to point out because obviously I'm kind of a numbers person. So in the manual it says temperature is 60.8 to 71.6. Temperature is actually 59 flat to 75 flat. Humidity, it says is 65% to 75%. And it is actually 60% to 75%. So just a slight difference there compared to the manual. In a good way, it actually has a bigger range for both temperature and humidity, so just FYI. As I mentioned before, I am a locksmith. That lock that I showed you before down at the bottom, that is, I guess, one of my gripes. So if you lock this, as you see there, sorry, you fell. So you're locking it, you see there, you can still open the cabinet. Which, I mean, maybe a little kid, you know, might stop them, which is great because I have little kids, but I guess if me being a locksmith, if you lock it at something, you want to be locked so it doesn't move. So that's, well, I guess, one of my gripes, I guess, about the thing. The other one, I have 2. I thought it was going to be 4 full-size shelves, so if you look there, it looks like 4 full-size shelves, and then your humidity down here at the bottom. It's not. The 4th one here is kind of a quarter shelf, so it's got room for one, you know, row, I guess, if you will. You can't put a box or anything there, but all the other rows are obviously much larger, as you can tell. So that was kind of weird, I guess. And then the other thing I noticed, which I've heard in the past from other people, the drawers can fully come out, but obviously open the drawer more than 90. But you got to be careful, because if you do pull them out, they do drop off because there's no stop, as you can see there. So, but I mean, honestly, I'm not really just pulling the rack out trying to figure it out, so that wasn't really a big deal to me, I guess. Yeah, all in all, I think this is going to be a great unit for me. It does say 800 for the 84 liter, 800 cigars. That's definitely without putting the boxes in there. So I do have boxes in there. I probably have around 4-ish, 500 in there right now. And that's with boxes. If I took the boxes out, it would look a lot emptier than what it does now, for sure. So I'm sure the 800 is single sticks and maybe, you know, Robusto size. Obviously something a little smaller than, you know, your average Toro or something like that, or a True. So all in all, amazing unit. I love all the stuff that I didn't have in my Coolador and my small desktops before. And maybe I'll do an update here on things to come of if I actually do fill it all the way, which would be crazy, or if there's anything else I come along the way. Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. I will have a code for discounts. I will have a code for discounts if you want to purchase this humidor, which I highly recommend, actually. If your cigar's just getting a little too full for your desktop, or even if you went the route where I did the Coolador / desktop, this is the next level that's going to give you the investment you're looking for. I mean, as you can tell, I have an investment in many things that are something to partake in, but this one here is definitely going to be the upgrade you're looking for if you're looking to invest in the cigar collection you have. Thanks. Look in the comments below for that code.